Okay, Pete, this is a tour of my digital audio workstation unit that I made. Um, so it's designed so it all just fits into the cupboard. You can just fold the desk away. It's made so it's this sort of tabletop here is like just at the right height for me to mess around with the pedal or the audio interface or the tablet. Underneath is like a storage place where the cables go. So we just have a cable for the headphones, which is plugged in here, and a cable for the guitar, which is plugged in here. And then everything's kind of routed down underneath the base and up this bit of conduit here, and then it all gets plugged into the various places. But the cool thing about this is you don't have to change the way everything's plugged in depending on whether you're practicing or recording. So say if I'm just practicing and I don't have my tablet there, I'd have the switch on the pedal and the switch to practice, and what that does is it means the guitar is wired straight into the pedal, and then the headphones are wired directly to the pedal as well, and they just bypasses the audio interface. So you don't need any other power or anything for that. If I want to record something, I flick this over to record, and then that reroutes the way the headphones are plugged in and with the way that the pedal is plugged in. So now the pedal is routed into the audio interface, and the audio interface is plugged into the headphones. And then there's also another socket here which says auxiliary in. So if I decide I want to use like my drum machine or a keyboard or anything else, I just plug into that, and that bypasses the guitar plug-in, and then it's instead whatever's plugged into here is then being recorded by the audio interface. Oh yeah, the other thing is I've got here is an auxiliary input for the guitar pedal. So this means you can, instead of having the tablet here, I could just have my phone plugged into YouTube or Spotify or something, and then any music that gets played into the pedal you can hear on the headphones and play along to it. So that's it. It did take me quite a while to make, and I did have my neighbour help me cut the wood for me, because she had a table saw. But yeah, what do you reckon? I was going to mention the things that have gone wrong with it. So for a start, it's not properly finished. I would like to paint it and sand it and stuff, but that doesn't really matter. Secondly, there is an on-off switch here for the pedal, so it doesn't waste the batteries if you forget to unplug it. But it just doesn't work properly. If you have it routed through the switch, it just has this horrible buzzing noise. Secondly, I have to have this battery used to power the audio interface rather than plug it in, because if I plug in the audio interface into the mains, that has a buzzing noise as well. So, and that comes out in the recordings. That doesn't work. And also, one last thing, something in the wiring somewhere, the headphones are the left and right are the wrong way round. But no big deal. One day I'll fix that. Probably never. Doesn't matter.